Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim, here to do a next 3-day outlook for you guys. See what's going on. What kind of energies are we dealing with? Well, most of us are pretty aware of these energies that we're dealing with, but energy just does change and shift. So maybe we'll get a look into what we can see or predict. Alright, Kim Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck and her alchemy deck for the first opening messages. And I do open up to spirit and your angels for these messages. They're always for your most high. Let's clear the energy out from the water signs that I just did. And I do have private readings available. If you need a private reading, that information's in the description box below. Okay. For Libra, I hope you all are doing good where you're at, that you're healthy, staying safe. Ooh, the mystic. The mystic and the creator. I'm going to take these two. The creator and the mystic. Big, beautiful energy. We get some water. And the forest, okay? The forest is a little bit, it's like something to get lost in, but do you see the color similarities here? There's something here about getting lost in a mystical experience that you will have. You're definitely creating something here. You're definitely making something. But it's coming from this darker, because I'm not seeing this the way that it normally comes out in the guidebook. I'm seeing this as somebody who is they're lost in a world that is normally hidden to most, and it's the forest. And you're creating from this space. There's something that you are creating, something that you're pulling out of a mystical experience. You may be putting it onto a canvas. You may be putting it onto a page in words. But I would expect some sort of spiritual experience to unfold here. Possibly in this next 3 days. As you get lost, maybe as you're also getting, but I don't mean lost like how we normally say it, like I'm losing myself, into this artwork, or I lost myself in this book, I lost myself in this meditation, something like that. What else can you give us about the creator and the mystic here? Copper. Good. Copper. This card is associated with Aphrodite. Love. Luxury. Communication. Heartfelt communication. Let's get one more. Copper. And an answered prayer. In a mysterious way. Maybe from the creator to you to also create. Okay, we have the sulfur card, which is about moving something up and out of your experience. The darkness, maybe, the heaviness, the pain, and whatever it is, it's moving it out of your existence. It's detoxing a situation. Excuse me. Let's take a look at the 3 days. Maybe we'll get more information on what is to be created, what this mystical experience might be about. But you're also the archetype of the creator and the mystic. Okay, so somebody that is a dreamer. You bring, or you infuse your reality with your spirituality. And other people may look at you as like, well, that person is idealist, but like it takes those dreamers, right? It takes those people that are those types of dreamers to create beautiful things. So keep dreaming and keep creating. Because the world needs that. Nice. Page of Wands is a good news card. Now, again, with like the passion, Aphrodite, tapping into your inner child, having some kind of a new start or a new pathway open up to you in the form of getting some really good news. And it's on the bottom of the deck, so it might be something that you actually don't see coming. News or inspiration. Okay, the Urban Tarot and the 108 Oracle. Passion, inspiration, the Bonfire card. Enthusiasm, energy, heated, intense, joy, ignite, passion, ecstasy, exhilaration, spark, community, sharing ideas, getting things going, orgasm, fanaticism, fever, and fierce. Like a fever. Like a good fever. Okay, work and collaboration. You're worried, or it might be obsessively thinking about the thing that you're going to work on next. Because the Eight of Swords is kind of like being stuck in our head. And it causes interference. Yeah, it causes interference. I don't think this is from the outside. I think this is our own anxieties or worries at this time. It's usually when we're like worried about a certain way that we feel restricted. And so for some of you all, it is about some sort of worry or anxiety regarding work that you've already done being recognized. Is it going to be recognized? Am I going to be appreciated? Like, I'm getting that feel off of this, and maybe excessively worrying about that. But I have good news. So the Sulfur card could be moving those worries out of our mind, out of our existence. I have good news because here I have the Knight and the Cake card. And the Cake card says you are going to be celebrating. I have ceremony, party, and it literally says recognize here. So that's what I was feeling, is that it may be about getting some sort of recognition. Award ceremony. It could even mean graduation, wedding, prom, or birthday. Knight says confident, heroic messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, a fighting spirit, preserving, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, and a champion of a cause. So you have Aries here, we have Leo here, we have the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So with that, and then we have Gemini and we have Capricorn. Now we have your air signs too. We have you here. Ace of Swords. It's definitely one that you would want to get. The Ace of Swords is absolute truth, clarity, and communication. But I think it's tied to a great idea about something that you're, like a brilliant idea, something that you are going to create it puts you into the King of Wands archetype. And the King of Wands is somebody who overcomes challenges, obstacles. They inspire others by what they're able to build, what they're able to create. So you have this really strong mental clarity, intelligence on your side as a victory, right? And then some sort of communication here that comes in also. We'll find out more about that when we clarify. But this is somebody that motivates others to... Oh, wow. Okay. And then I have Pisces and Scorpio. Why did it take me a minute on that? I don't know. Just interesting that it's with the crystal ball. So 2 for Pisces says flamingos, soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce, long-term potential. You could be meeting somebody who is a King of Wands. They're in their King of Wands, meaning they have already mastered building or created something already. And there may be some kind of long-term potential, either working with this person or just knowing that there is a connection, like an undeniable connection here. And I would say definitely trust your inner knowing with that. With the crystal ball, whatever your intuition is telling you, like about this person, and the communication that you're getting from Source God Creator, I think you can trust it 100% here. Intuition, premonition, seeing clearly. Future planning, a sixth sense, and a gut reaction, an inner knowing. You have the 3 of Wands and the 33 here. The Knight of Disc with the 3 of Wands, the 7 with the kerosene, Aries, and then Leo again. Really strong leadership or standing out, like above the rest, standing out. This seems to be maybe an alliance or a partnership here for the journey and the purpose of expansion. Some of y'all are getting some sort of offer coming in here on day 3. It's related to your pentacles, related to finances, something that you do, that you put a lot of time and effort into, and like your hard work pays off, or your discipline. There's something here that's very trustworthy about this. And I feel like you too, which is why like somebody would want to work with you, collaborate with you, grow or expand. And so there may be an offer that comes in here that is exactly like, this is the offer that I needed. This is what I wanted. This is what I was searching for. So the family card, if it's talking about your family, we obviously know what that means. But I have support systems here and tribe. So it may too be that you are being connected, or you're going to be brought together in a powerful way with the kerosene. Your members of your soul tribe, your soul family. So aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, and fuel. That determined energy, that's that Knight of Disc. It's really saying that you're going to have success here because of your determination, because of your approach. Reliable, honest, dependable. That's what I'm picking up. All right. So, 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. You could give us more information about that energy. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. So, I mean, there is this working together, successful, maybe with a team. I feel like I can take you from the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. I'm actually going to pull out the 5 of Pentacles because I feel like you could be worried about this, but worried about income, or having enough, or being in a situation where you need more. You know, I think this can do it. This will lead you to your 6 of Pentacles. It's the right team. I'm just seeing teamwork, determination, working together. I help you, you help me. It's like there's some team that's being brought together. Why the worry though? It might be the worry might be over the 5 of Pentacles, but tell me why the worry, or how we can help it. The devil. Okay, and the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. So the devil, and that's ultimately the Ten of Swords, right? The devil energy, if it's associated here with worry, right, then it has to do with us overanalyzing our fears, or what we fear the most. And it's really amping them up. And this is, this is the type of time in our, I want to say evolution, energy switch, flips, switches, shifts. There's a lot of darkness in the energy, and it's getting dissipated, but it is being scattered around, and there is a lot of opportunities to hold on to fears or to grasp on to too many of them. And it's important to face reality, because I don't believe in absolute, evade everything about real life. But this can be a problem when we're obsessively thinking too much about our fears. It can interfere with our concentration, our focus on what we're really wanting to manifest. And it can also, when we're thinking about our fears, then we're not thinking about the things that we have abundance of at that moment. And so it can interfere with manifestation and focus in a very logical, if you think about it, very logical way. And I think it has to do with that. Yeah. A fear of loss, a fear of deception, a fear, just fears in different areas. And they, like I say, the energy is ramped up right now. It's shifting. Things are collapsing. And like a building that collapses and is brought down, there's all that rubble that comes up, and the air has got all the dust in the air. You can't even see. And it's not the bulk of it, but it does stop you from seeing very well. The bulk of it's already on the ground and over with. But that's just a different way to look at it, I guess, is that we're dealing with the dust right now. Okay. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. What is the communication coming in? Ooh, something you're going to love. Queen of Cups. Man or woman. We're taking the gender out of this reading. Oh, and the Two of Cups on the bottom. Okay. This is so sweet, because this, for some of you all, it's this flamingo. Okay, this is that soulmate. This is that real love situation. Oh. So man or woman, whoever is in the archetype here of the Queen of Cups, is a person that really listens very well. They make you feel welcome. Their energy is giving, and it gives off an aura of love, of feel-good energy, positivity. And this is harmonious. And this is, if it does have some sort of something to do with what you're to create, then this is really beautiful, because it's bringing in the vibe of Mother Mary and even Mary Magdalene. It's bringing in the energy of Jesus or Yeshua. It's got compassion all over it, and love, harmony. Yeah, so there's a lot of information you're getting psychically, because I can also see this mystic and the Queen of Cups here as being a person who's opened their heart space a lot, enough to know that they can trust their psychic hits, their intuitive hits. Yeah, and so you may be opening yourself up, and you may be actually receiving heightened gifts. Tell me about that, because that's interesting. I want to know about a heightened gift. Why am I picking up that? What kind of gift, or why am I picking that up? Other than the mystic being out here, why am I picking that up? The Knight of Pentacles. You know intuitively that something has taken a damn long time, but it is going to get here, and when it does, it will be really good. You know that. That's what your gifts and your intuition is trying to tell you. But you know this, okay? So you know this. Three of Swords keeps wanting to pop out here on the bottom. I don't know why. heartache. It's already been here though. So it's been on the bottom of the deck. It's been here. This is past hurt. It can be causing or contributing to our abundance of fears here with the 8 of Swords. So we have this slow but steady success coming in. Tell us more about it. The Tower on the bottom. Ace of Swords. Twice you have the Ace of Swords. Double the clarity. And when that comes in, you're going to have a big decision. I see 2 swords there. Big decision to make. This is something that is going to make you feel really strong and powerful and confident. Because I already see that you're confident in your abilities, right? And you're confident in your know-how, your intelligence. It's just a matter of this offer coming in. Or the success to gain speed, to pick up momentum. And the Tower, well, that's what's going on in the world around us. But I think even in the midst of things coming down, you're still this Queen of Pentacle energy, being grounded, practical, and you're maintaining things very well. So, yeah, she's really good at handling finances, taking care of business life, taking care of family too. Like she can do it all. She can do it all. He or she can do it all. Whatever that offer is, whatever this news is coming in that you have known is kind of slow getting here, you do know that it's coming and that it will be good. So I do see you getting out of the 5 of Pentacles if you're overly worried. I see you going towards the 6 of Pentacles is what came out first. But yeah, I see you going towards that. Ooh. See the way that flipped out on top. Okay, this like teamwork makes the dream work. I got it. It's like I feel like you're being led to some people on your path, and being protected, sure, but somebody feels like they're just complete angel being brought into your life. Now maybe you're the angel that is being sent into somebody else's life, but they just gave me the message somebody's a complete angel. Okay, so 444 says, trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. Yeah, you are protected. 77 says, it's time to move on from old habits, patterns, and fears, especially patterns of automatically having some negative thinking. I mean, when you spend a lot of time where you've had to deal with loss and heartache, then that devil energy is going to look at it as being like a doorway. So yes, time to move even those types of patterns out of our way as much as we can. So now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desire and ambition. Now is the time to be bold and brave. For sure. Yeah, for everybody. Bold and brave. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys.